You know how we're always looking for that one clever hack to learn better and faster? Well, what if I told you that the single most powerful strategy isn't some complex new technique, but a piece of advice we've all heard a million times and probably just ignored?
I mean, really think about that for a second. We're all taught to just grind, right? Put in more hours, push harder. But what if the secret isn't about more effort, but about a different kind of effort altogether?
And that's the really cool idea we're diving into. It's this concept that you can let your brain's incredible background processor do all the heavy lifting, connecting the dots and figuring stuff out, even when you're not actively thinking about it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Start early, that's it? It sounds so simple, maybe even a little underwhelming. But what if we reframe start early not as a chore, but as a direct command to unleash your brain's hidden superpower? Well, that changes absolutely everything. And there are three big reasons why this simple trick is so powerful. So, the first reason is all about what you stop doing to your brain. See, procrastination isn't just you being lazy, it's actively stressful. It's like creating this constant low-level static in your head that just drains your focus and your energy. And get this, for an example of that stress, this quote is from someone who was so anxious about putting off a final exam in college that for over a decade, their brain kept sending them these nightmare warnings. 12 years. That's how seriously our brain takes unfinished business. A good way to think about it is like hitting the snooze button on a huge project. Your brain knows that that deadline is getting closer, so it keeps setting off these little internal alarms, creating this background hum of anxiety that makes it almost impossible to concentrate. When you start early, you turn those alarms off for good. But look, this isn't just about avoiding stress. That's only half the story. The second reason is where things get really exciting, because this is where we tap into a cognitive superpower that you already have. It's all because of this cool psychological principle called the Zeigarnik effect. And here's what it means. The moment you simply begin something, even if you just read the first page or write the first sentence, your brain opens up a little mental file and just keeps chipping away at it in the background. This was actually discovered in a restaurant. Researchers saw that waiters could remember every single little detail of these huge, complicated orders while they were still in progress. But the second the bill was paid and the task was officially done, poof, the memory was just gone. Their brain closed the file. Your brain does the exact same thing with your work. Now, to really understand the sheer power we are talking about here, you have to see this number, 40 million. That's the processing speed of your subconscious mind. Now, to put that into perspective, your conscious mind, the part you're using to listen to me right now, it's cruising along at about 120 bits per second. But your subconscious? It is a superhighway, blazing along at 40 million bits per second. It's not even a fair fight. And that's the hack. When you start early, you're not just getting a task out of the way. You are officially handing a project brief over to this biological supercomputer inside your head and telling it, hey, you work on this for me. And it will, while you're on a walk, while you're eating, even while you're sleeping. So, once you activate this supercomputer, it leads right into our third reason, the emotional payoff. It's all about mastering your own state of mind so you can move through your work with confidence instead of, dread. We all know that horrible feeling, don't we? That pit in your stomach when a professor announces a surprise quiz or your boss asks for an update you are just not ready to give. It's that awful, caught-off-guard feeling. Starting early completely gets rid of that. You really get to choose your own path here. Just look at these two columns. On one side, you've got a relaxed pace. You've got confidence. You're ready for anything. On the other side, high stress, panic, and you're just a sitting duck. And the only thing separating those two realities is the decision to just start. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but the best way to really get it is to prove it to yourself. So let's do a quick, super simple exercise right now so you can see your own subconscious mind in action. Let's actually prove this. If you can, grab a piece of paper.
Okay, now think back to the last time a solution to a problem just randomly popped into your head. Maybe you were in the shower or driving or out for a walk. Jot that down. That moment wasn't an accident. That was your subconscious delivering the goods. It's proof that this system is already running inside of you right now.
And that's the bottom line. You don't have to force these aha moments. Your only job is to start. Just plant the seed, open that mental file, and then let your mind do what it does best. The solutions, they'll start showing up all on their own. So, the only question left is this. You have this incredible supercomputer just sitting there, waiting for instructions. It's powered up and ready to go. What's the first project, the first problem, the first thing you want to learn that you're going to hand over to it today?